in Sunday. You already know we right here. We're decided to hop on, chop it up with individuals, see what's cracking, see what's the talk of the town is going down, the word on the curb. You heard me? Getting my charger ready. Let me just set this up. But what's good with everybody? I hope everybody's having a lovely Sunday. On a Sunday afternoon. I had a shit problem. Let me just. Well, how come this thing's not opening up? All right, there you go. I got it to open up. Alrighty. And for those who are interested, I did drop a new video on this channel, right? Talking about the channel Top Notch Idiots, which is a pranking channel. Got exposed by another channel named Cassidy Talks. So if you guys want, you guys can peep that out. Because I know Top Notch Idiots, I know a lot of people know who they are because their channel is really big, you know, having 4 million subscribers. What's cracking like an angel? What you getting yourself into, my boy? Here's la buena vida. How's your Sunday? It's pretty chilly over here. Ain't even gonna lie. Oh, Mr. Pasa is definitely up in the casa for the raza. It's cracking like it, my boy. What you getting yourself into? How's your day going over there in the 626? I think Little Yogi has a Firme song called 626. You should scope it out. YB, Little Yogi, he has a song 626. It's pretty good. Well, you know, Little Yogi, he always has good music. He's one of Chicano rap's, I would say, elite artists. You know, top notch. The individual could rap. He's probably one of the best ones. One of the best ones when it comes to Chicano rap. Chilling with the... Órale, eso es todo, carnal. It's going good. How's your Sunday? Firme. Actually, well, we're at work. It's kind of slow. So, I don't know. I might leave early because, you know, should be slow as fuck. I need 2,000, please. 2,000 what? Subscribers? Likes? Views? Happy Sunday. Saludos. Hey, likewise, Rude Boy. Looking good, papi. It's just the lighting. No mames. Pour it on your own time, hour. Ooh, she chilies. Como dice el güey. Chicanos, Mexicans are... they kill children and women. Mexican gangs due to... Absolute... Well, for you to say that Chicanos, Mexicans, and all of that kill, you know, children and women is facts, right? That does tend to occur. But to say that only Chicanos and Mexicans do it, or trying to make it seem like they are the only ones that do it, is ridiculous, you know? Most serial killers are Caucasian. Most school and mass shooters are Caucasian, right? So to say that, you know, Mexicans, you know, kill children when you have individuals that go into schools and shoot up everybody, I mean, isn't that a little bit hypocritical? But I get it. You're just trying to get a reaction out of me. That fool said no Diddy. Oh, Diddy's loving it right now. That fool's a weirdo. Fucking Diddy. Pinche vato weirdo. And all his fucking baby oil. Did you watch the Chicano YouTube Yarda Awards? The Chicano YouTube Yarda Awards? What is that? Is that like a channel? YouTube Yarda Awards? Or you're just clowning? That'd be a trip, huh? What do you think about the rapper Silent from High Power? Not the youngster from... Yeah, I know the original one, the one from Alley Boys. Yeah, he was definitely creative, you know. he's another one that talked a whole lot about the possession and supernatural and all of that type of discussion. Yeah, well, I gotta give it to him. He was unique. He was different, right? While the other ones tended to almost all sound similar, he brought something different to the table, right? So in creativity and painting his own lane, yeah, give him that, bro. He was doing that, and he did keep up with the beats. Um, so yeah, he did have some firme rolas, like Possession. That one's pretty good. I forgot the names of the other ones, but yeah, he does have several good ones. He was another one that was talented, when it comes to the whole rapping. But he kind of disappeared, right? I think he only dropped like 2 albums, and then he just like we don't even know what happened to him. People went to see Sonny versus AC. Next fight, Sonny's like 60. He's gonna break a hip. You know what? That's a trip, bro. Like when I hear people saying that they want to see these fools get down, like let's say for example, like a while back ago when they said they wanted to see American Cholo versus WAG 100 fight, and I'm just like, why? Like, don't you know how old they are? Like, no disrespect to them, bro, but I don't want to see two non-boxers who are already old and out of shape because let's face it, they just kick back and relax. So it's not like they're going to the gym and keeping themselves in tip-top shape, right? So out of shape individuals in a boxing ring, bro. That's like, what the hell? Like, why would you think that would be a good fight? Like nobody's trying to see that, bro. It is crazy that people expect some kind of like spectacle, like chingon fight, and it's like, bro, look how old they are, bro, and they're already like out of shape. Come on now, bro. Like, get serious. No, like, cause, and I know that age plays a factor, cause I was in a fight like 2 months ago, 2.5 or 3 months ago, and after I felt like shit, bro, my body was all sore, and I'm not young no more. Like the next day, I was really feeling that motherfucker. I was like, damn. So, age does play a factor, bro. People think, in your head, you picture it going something different, but, age does catch up. People got to also, put that into, factors. And no, the fight wasn't gang related. Factual. Well, yes, because we are the higher minority. I know, but you said the statement like if it's only Mexicans and Chicanos that, do those kind of things. I'm fucking Mexican. Cabron. What's the craziest place your subscribers be messaging from like states? I actually get people watching from like New Zealand. I've gotten them from Iran, from Italy, from Sweden, Switzerland, France. I get people watching in some trippy ass places, bro, and like they even send me like I've had a conversation, emails, right, where I was even talking to this individual who's like in France. We did like a video call thing because I was just curious or whatever, and it's a trip, bro, because he was telling me how over there they have ghettos and gangs too, right? And he was kind of showing me around and in the streets and the graffiti and stuff, and I'm just like I was tripping out, bro. I was mind blown. You know what I mean? I knew violence existed everywhere in gangs too, but to be actually seeing it or whatever, um, and he actually said that that's how my channel popped up. He was actually trying to look up gangs, but like where he's at in France, right? But my channel popped up, right? And that's pretty much how he started watching my content, which I thought was a trip, right? I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why would you be watching my channel? So out of curiosity, because I'm nobody. Who the fuck am I? I'm nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I sometimes trip out. Like I said, it's not a big like viewership, but it's still a viewership nonetheless, which I still find mind-boggling. Crazy Chicano tube, Mikey. Oh, the guy from the. Oh no, is that somebody else? No, he's the guy that does the boxing fights. No, the vato who sets up the boxing fights. No, is that or am I tripping? Or is his name Michael? Nah, I think it is that guy. Didn't his channel used to be called something else? Like something news? Nah, I don't know. I'm fucking tripping. But I think it is that guy, no? Or quién sabe, ¿verdad? Do you think white people in Mexico get more kills? No, because it's Mexico. You're you're not getting what I'm saying. I'm saying that you're stating that like if we're the only ones that commit those kind of crimes, like the way you said it. I'm not saying that statistically wise, right over here. Yes, because obviously it's like when I say that our people are the ones that kill our own more than anybody else, but people get bent out of shape when it's another ethnicity now that commits the crime, right? It's blown out of proportion when murder is murder, despite whoever the fuck commits it, right? Because it does tend to be our own that kills our own. Avoid my question. So, better in. 15 seconds a round. No mames. Followed by some prunes and some fucking gelatina. Sonny said he's ready to get in the ring, but wife doesn't let him. I believe him, bro. I believe him. Sonny, both of those individuals are they they would, you know what I mean? Like they're both down individuals. It's just one of those things, I actually met Sonny in real life. Sonny's, and Sonny's actually really about that business. So's, AC. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like they're both like afraid or whatever the fuck. But I'm just saying, like, why though? I get it, pride and temperament and all that, right? But because like at the end, it's not gonna resolve anything. Like they're still both gonna feel how they're gonna feel, so that's not gonna fix anything though. He says Sonny will last half a round. I think both of them should just focus on their what they're doing, right? Like their paths, and just avoid the nonsense. Like they should just stick to bettering themselves and just continue doing them. Instead of allowing the nonsense to fuel them, right? But a lot of it, I know they get duped into it, like also by people in the comments, right? Like they kind of throw gas onto the fire, right? Like they egg them on, and sometimes they can't see that they're being kind of duped into it, right? Kind of like in the sense like when people be like, "Oh, if you don't drink that fool, you a bitch," and then you drink it, and it's like, come on, bro, you just got tricked into doing it. Like, don't be stupid. Like people are just looking to be entertained, bro. You're just falling for it. Did you see people out of shape in those neighborhoods more back then or not? Well, everybody pretty much was like the same as it is right now. Like nobody's really trying to stay in tip top shape, bro. Unless it's a homie that just gets out. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't even last that long either, right there in itself, right? It's rare you have individuals keeping themselves in shape. Do they lift weights? Yeah, Simon, from time to time, you know what I mean? And do homies, tend to, squabble amongst themselves, Simon. But to say that, they keep themselves in condition for a boxing ring is because people have to understand to get in a boxing that's a whole different animal. You know what I mean? Boxing is just different than a street fight. A street fight is more suited because you could grab individuals. You could kick and all this other stuff, right? That you're able to do in a street fight that you just can't do in a boxing ring, bro. So the fact that you have to kind of be like strategizing and maneuvering around the ring, that takes up stamina, bro. That drains your energy. Not only that, but the weight of the gloves, because even though you feel them light, after a time with them being in your hands and you throwing every jab, they start to get heavier and heavier and heavier. That's why a boxer's punches are always going to be stronger in the beginning rounds than in the end of the rounds. And the end of the rounds, they're barely throwing anything at all because they're already drained. Compared to when they first go out there, they got all their energy, so they're throwing them, heavy, homie. You know what I'm saying? So the more it lasts is the least damage the punches do. It just drains your stamina, you know. And to gain stamina, right, and not only that but technique. It takes technique as well. I'm telling you, bro, boxing is something that I don't know, people just think that anybody could throw on boxing gloves, right? No, it's a sport, bro. It takes years of training, bro, you know just to be considered good enough to even get in the ring. But nowadays people just want to throw gloves on anybody and expect people to be out there and putting some kind of like good fight, like, oh, that fight was whack or that fight was lame. Like, what did you expect from two people who are not fucking boxers in a boxing ring, my guy? That is stupid, bro. That's like if I fucking go and I grab a fucking priest and a janitor, and then I throw them on stage and I expect them to have a rap battle and then be like, oh, these fools suck at rapping. Like, well, they're not rappers. Like, what did you expect from two non-fucking, Like, don't make a mockery out of the sport either, bro. That's an actual sport that takes training. Sonny might fall asleep between the Shadow MOD worldwide. It does trip me out, though, because I'm just like, why the fuck would people watch me for? I do. It always blows my mind. Would you go to prom with me, sir? I'm actually married, and I'm too old for proms. Tony A would call on YouTube, but he's old already. Bro should fight someone. Retirement. He does keep himself in shape, but like I said, even those who are in shape, right, they get in the ring and they find that it's more difficult than what they thought it was. I think people just in their heads, they picture like being able to like get close to somebody, doom, but then when they realize that they have to be maneuvering their foot movement right around the ring, they start to realize, okay, this is a lot more trickier than I thought it was. Would you go on a podcast? Would I go on a podcast? Yeah, Simon. Depending what the podcast is about, though. You know what I mean? Our views have to align, because then if not, then what would be the purpose of the podcast? Like, what will we discuss if our views don't even line up? Like, I don't want to be on a podcast, glorifying stuff, right? I don't even do that in my fucking channel. I'm going to go to another channel and try to do it, right? Because I think it just puts out the wrong message. And like I said, my goal is not to come on here and to try to convince the audience that I'm fucking gangster and down. Like, I don't care for that information for people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see the purpose of why people do that. Like, what do you get out of that, though? Like, what do you get out of doing that, though? Unless, not that you're trying to convince people that you're a gangster. And like I said, you can't be validated on the internet, so it's irrelevant. It always trips me out. Sonny's going to take 15-minute breaks between each round. I would definitely not advise Sonny to fight anyone. He dropped a video today. He is already. I'm saying, yeah, he does have health problems and stuff like that. He's just not someone that should be, indulging in that kind of stuff, right? I get it, though. Like, if someone disrespects you, in real life, like when you're out there, right, and you feel like you gotta handle your business, then that's different from something that, as petty as the internet, right? So, big badass. You good, carnal? Simon Carnal. Hope everything's good with you, Simon. Mikey's channel fight. He also does YouTube awards. Oh shit! Like, where he has people there and he gives them like fucking like trophies, like the fucking like the Oscars and shit like that. What a trip! Where does he host those shits at? Or where can I find that shit at? That shit's funny. I would actually like to trip out. It piqued my curiosity just to be like, a ver qué pedo. The shit that people come up with. I mean, if it gets views, I guess, it's an interesting concept, I guess. You look Mexican and Indian at the same time. Serio? I'm actually full Mexican. But qué chingado sabes? Maybe if I take a fucking a DNA, ancestry shit, who knows? I might have some fucking Indian blood in me. Qué chingado sabes? But no, I'm actually fully Mexican. Oh. Well, I'm Mexican American. You get what I mean? Like, well, you were born in Mexico? Oh, no. Hello. What's good? Um, what's up, is it? What's cracking like in Playboy 1300? It's definitely up in the building. Shout out to the Tamiles. You already know. Tacoma, Washington, tapping in. Whoa, whoa. Shout out to Washington. Good weight dropping. Oh, that's too. You got to get in weight. Yeah. And not only that, but other things play factors. Age plays factor. The reach, the weight, obviously. It's kind of dumb when if you throw somebody who's like 190 pounds versus somebody who's like 300 pounds. There's a reason why that's not even done in boxing itself. But the thing, it trips me out. Like, to me, it just feels like a lot of people come on it and they do these things because they're trying to prove something to the audience, though. And that's just the thing that like blows my mind. Like, well, if you know what you're about and you know your reputation and what you have done and everything that you say, to claim to be true, then why are you trying to convince the audience, though? Like, if you already know what you're about and those who mingle with you in real life and who have actually been there with you have seen for themselves, then what is the opinion of people who are, you never met a day in your life and probably will never bump into and that probably live like in different states? Like, why are you trying to convince them of anything? You know? Because at the end of the day, people are always going to think whatever they want, regardless of the facts. So it's like, so why are you trying to convince them, though? Unless you feel like there's some truth to what they're saying, right? I mean, that's the only reason I could think of. Like, oh, it's bothering you because you know what they're saying is true. Because there's no other reason for it. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, if you know what the truth is, you're not going to fucking waste your time arguing with somebody. Like, bro, you got the truth in your back pocket, bro. So, like, can nobody, outdo you if you have that? Or you don't got to sweat shit because, come on now. It's as simple as that. People are a trip. That's what I'm saying. Like, people care and tend to worry about shit that, like, a third grader would worry about, or someone that's 9 years old or 10 years old. Like, no, because then what will my friends say? Or, oh, no, because he called me this. Stuff that a child worries about, right? Being made fun of his friends and stuff like that, right? And maintaining image. That's what a kid worries about. But as a grown, full-blown adult, like, why are you worried about what these individuals are saying for? I don't understand. Like, bro, grow the fuck up already. like, don't even let what people say. Like the fact that they're coming in with like jokes like that. Like, let's say you're gay or you're fat or whatever. The fact that they're saying jokes like that, bro, already shows you their mentality, homie. Like, they're immature, bro. That's like, that's because that's not even funny. It's not even creative. Like the only reason they say stuff like that is because they would be embarrassed if someone told them that. That's the reason why they reflect that on you, right? Not knowing that we don't all think the same and see things, the same. That's why it could affect some people and not others. I know I'm a party pooper, but I mean, it's the truth. Like, grow the fuck up already. Like, a penis joke, vagina joke, original. Like, bro, how old are you, my guy? Ay. People are a trip. You think Mexican food in Cali tastes the same as Mexican food? It could taste the same. But obviously, Mexican food here in California has, been Americanized, right? because of ingredients or different recipes that people tend to use, right? Like, for those, who have ever tried Texas Mexican food, right? It's a little bit different, right? Because obviously location culture is going to play an impact whenever it comes to anything, right? Including, your culture, right? Now taking influence from somebody else's culture, right? Maybe, interacting the two, right? And creating something, different. Kind of like saying like Italian food here in America is not the same as Italian food in Italy, right? The pizzas are not even made the same. It's pizza over there is done different than the pizzas here. Um, so you're gonna find stuff different here than you would over there, right? Because like I said, different ingredients and shit like that, right? Sometimes people have to improvise, substitute one ingredient for another, right? Or different methods of cooking it. You know how over there there's different ways. Like when they do birria, they dig the hole in the ground and they put it, under the ground and they marinate it like they let it marinate like that, right? So there's different things that people do that obviously is going to play a factor when it comes to taste. Or even Chinese food, like here in America, like you go to fucking China, you order orange chicken, they're not gonna know what the fuck you're talking about. You'll be like, orange chicken, what the fuck is this? What the be like, excuse me? Because it's just different. Yeah, a he sent a contract to AC already, but Sonny said he can't. AC was actually down to into a contract. Damn, is that serious? That's crazy. Because it really isn't that serious. You know what I mean? It's not something that they can't sit down and talk as grown as men. But I get it. Their prides and stuff like that. Like I think that they should just like move past it. Because it's like why beat a dead horse over it, right? It's like what are you really looking to accomplish though? Like, what's the end game here? Like, what's the end goal? Like, what exactly are you looking to do though? Like, like let's say you guys do get in the ring and fight, like, but what are you looking to achieve though? Like, what is this gonna do for you though? Like, what is this gonna prove? Like, is it something for you or is it something for the audience? Well, like, what exactly are you looking to do though? Yeah, there's money involved. Oh, okay, so okay, for money. All right. All right, so also so it's a money. They just are looking for a way to get money. Well, I guess yeah. I mean, if that's their goal and if that's what they're saying it's for money, then fuck it. I guess why not, right? But if that's what they're saying, instead of somebody that's saying like it's not about the money, but it really is about the money, right? Like that's the stuff that always bothers me, right? Like if it's just about the money, say it's just about the money. It's not that hard. Be like, you know what, bro? Hey, I'm just looking to get some fucking fatty. Hey, I found out that there's people who would watch and they'll pay, and I'm looking to get some money. All right, fuck it. There's nothing wrong with that. Cool, a toda madre. People will accept that as the fucking answer, but I hate when people come out here and be like, oh no, it's not about the money. It's for the youth, or I'm looking to bring change. Like when you know damn well you are not looking to do none of that shit. Like say the fucking truth, bro. Like I just have a problem with the lies. Like just coming honest, bro. People will accept the honesty, bro. That's why one of the reasons why people would be like, oh, how come you could watch like Haters World and stuff like that? Because he has always came on here and said he's looking to get a bag, and that's the only reason why he's on there. And he charges for this and charges for that. And even though that's like people are like, damn, that's gacho, or that's fucking like stupid, or that's all this negative stuff, right? Yeah, sure, it sounds wrong. It's fucking however people feel about it, but at least he's being honest. At least he's not coming on here and saying that it's because of this and that and lying to people, right? Like, oh, like when people are like, can you believe he wants to charge to tell people where he's from? Hey, but at least he's telling you. At least he's not like trying to fucking lie to you and give you the runaround. Like what you see is what you get. Like even though, like I said, sometimes it doesn't sound lovely. Hey, but at least he's not fucking trying to, pull a fast one over you, right? Like, oh, you want me to record track? Oh, well, you're gonna have to drop some feria compared to other people that just give you the runaround, right? Like, oh, well, you know what? Like, I charge because we're sending it to charity, and all this other bullshit. When it's like, bro, come on now. Like, it's just better to be up for it, even though sometimes it doesn't sound all that lovely. Hey, but at least now, like, that's why even with other people, when people are like, all these channels are rats, or these channels are hey, but at least they told you. At least they told you from the beginning that they're no good, that they rolled it up. Now, if people watch after that, they already know what they're getting. They're not being lied to. These guys already confessed to it and said it how it is. You get me? Not instead of watching someone saying that they're about the business and they're still good standing, and then finding out that they weren't. Like, why the fuck? Why all the lies? Now, I may not respect those individuals' choices, but I can respect their fucking honesty. You get me? At least they were fucking up front. How can you be mad at that after that? They fucking told you. It's not like they were trying to hide it. You get me? Like that's just like I have to respect the truth because like at least they came with the truth. Because it seems that in these times a lot of people have a hard time fucking speaking the truth when it's not even that hard. Just don't lie. Like, it's not that difficult, my guy. You can tell people stories, just like tell the truth that they're not your stories, but a story you heard. People will still fucking listen to it. But no, people have to change it up and be like, the story's about them. Like, instead of being like, okay, well, this happened to the homie, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Or people that just, tell stories. There's fictional books there all the time, right? People write fictional books. They know they're fictional. People still read them. But that's the thing, though. They know that they're fictional. They're not being told that this is based on a fucking true story, which is not. Because then that's when people get upset. Like certain movies that have said that they're based on true events when they weren't, right? And the fucking outrage that it caused. Because people don't like being lied to, bro. When people be like, oh, what's the big deal? It's just a movie. Bro, people don't like being lied to, bro. They lie to them to get them out of their money, bro. They lie saying this is a true story to get them to come see the fucking movie and then realize that it's fake. They were manipulated into it. You can see why they're upset, bro. Like, oh yeah, these fools are too stupid to fucking realize the truth. They're playing you, bro. Instead of being like the WWE, who says that this shit is fake, yet people still go and watch it. It's not like they're being told that it's real. I guarantee you people would be mad if the WWE said that this shit was all real and then people found out it wasn't. I guarantee you a lot of people would be mad. But people don't mind going and watching because they're being told that at least they know that it's scripted, bro. But that's, when you tell people that something's real, all of that shit matters, bro. You know what I mean? Manipulation, lies, people don't like it. That's why I feel like it's important at least. I have a problem with liars. I have always had a problem with liars. I don't know if it was because of my childhood or what it was, but I definitely have a problem with people that lie, especially when I know they're lying. It legitimately does bother me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my break is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.